welcome to the Totally Twisted Tarot and another pick-a-pile reading. So today's reading is all going to be about October energy. And let me tell you, there's a lot going on in October. Before we get started with the pick-a-piles, I just want to go through that real quick. So October 2nd, we got the new moon. There's also a solar eclipse. So this could be a time when you're going to see like sudden shifts and changes that can affect your trajectory, your timeline, or your life path. All right. Jupiter slips into retrograde around the 9th. So whenever that happens, it's always a little chaotic, and it can feel like we're taking a few steps backwards. It feels like our growth might be delayed a little bit, but sometimes we have to take a step backwards to take 3 steps forward. Okay. October 11, we got Mercury heading into Scorpio, so we got some Scorpio energy coming. October 17th, happy birthday to me. October 17th is the full moon, the moon of rebirth. It's also one of 4 super moons in a row. So definitely completing cycle, and we're completing the cycle of the eclipses. So that's huge. And of course, the best day of the year, October 31st, Halloween. That's the day when the veil between this world and the spirit world completely vanishes. So this is what's going on in October. If you're feeling kind of like 1 minute you're up, 1 minute you're down, you don't even know how you're feeling. There's just a lot going on. So a lot of people are feeling that way, okay? This is going to be an incredible month of transformational shifting and change is what I've been heard. I've been hearing this for like 6 months. They have told me that October is a huge, huge shift. So a lot of powerful energy going on astrologically. And so let's see what that has in store for us and how we can go about handling everything. So, pile number 1, we got the Sea Queen of the Waves. Pile number 2, we got Peaceful Passageway. And pile number 3, we got the Ocean Oracle. Kind of a little water thing going on here tonight, bringing in some peace. So, go ahead and pick your pile and let's see what's in store for you in October. All right, let's get started with this Sea Queen of Waves. So right here it says calibrate to nature. Getting the same frequency as nature. First thing I'm hearing loud and clear is grounding is incredibly important for you right now. Pile number 1. Getting out in nature, going on walks, walking barefoot. My ears are ringing really big right now. Grounding is something that would be very, very, it would really, really help you. Earthing, grounding, same thing. So getting back into nature. All right, let's get started. All right, nice. Got the Fool. New opportunities, spontaneous new adventures, maybe leaping before we look, but definitely starting the journey kind of energy. Starting the journey kind of energy. Nice. We got the 6 of Wands, celebration, new relationship. Wands are about passion and purpose. So this could be, leaping into a new opportunity and a new adventure of a life as a couple, potentially, for some of you. Very, very nice. And then we also have the World. So we've got the beginning of the cycle and the end of the cycle. Things coming full cycle. Kind of hearing that could have been that, what I'm hearing is that there was a relationship that ended and there is a new relationship that is your relationship that is beginning. Okay, let's see if that plays out with what else we see on the deck. All right, we do have another ocean card here, and this one is the Sea Spirit Queen. Honor the animal souls. That goes right hand in hand with this nature. So one of the ways that you can really handle all of the chaotic energies in October is for you to make sure that you're getting out and being balanced in nature. That self-care is going to be super, super important for you. If you're starting to feel like, I don't know, a little bit energetically out of sorts. Okay? Next up, we got express your creative light. Express your creative light. Along with honor your authenticity. Okay? So this is all about being you. This is all about following your path and your dreams. And your dreams and your path is not very conventional, pile number one. At least that's what I'm hearing. So it's not, go to school and become an accountant and, have a house with 2 kids. I'm hearing that for a lot of you, you've got big, big, big dreams. Preserve your power. Yeah. Don't let anyone else tell you you can't. You go within. Yeah, check that out. I just get the feeling that you're like you're wanting to create something very, very big. And you're maybe we're talking content creator. You want to make a difference. You want to serve. You want to help people, but you don't want like a traditional for many of you. This is a general reading, of course, but this feels almost like a personal reading. But what I'm picking up or hearing loud and clear is that you don't like the 9-to-5 rat race lifestyle. That you wanna have your own. You wanna create. You wanna have freedom. You wanna have financial stability, but you wanna do it your way. Nice. That's a very cool, powerful energy. We also got the Page of Earth. So, Page of Earth, yeah. So this is like a childish, like zest, a joy. She's dependable, patient, successful, but she's childish. She's very inner child healing, grounding, getting out in nature. Those are the things that can really help you in October. Those are the things that can really cause you to level up, because October is the month when people are going to either go down and get more into their ego, or they're going to shift up and level up. Which is it going to be, pile number one? You want to level up, of course. The answer is nature, earthing, and yeah, interesting. I just speak what I hear. So sometimes I hear from different voices. You'll see. All right. I have a lot of different spirit guides that connect to me, is what I mean. And that one his name is Zeke. Okay. All right. Scholarly, dependable, patient, successful. Good news about financial matters. Waiting to do something more challenging, a new era study. You creating something new. Yeah. It's definitely a new area, but it's a creation. It's a work of art. You've thought about this for years and years and years, and you had a lot of fear and a lot of doubt. Like, can I really do it? What are other people gonna think of me? That's what the blackbirds are telling me. And then this is, I don't know if I can, I don't know, so this is all your doubts and fears, taking the mask off. You're taking them doubts and fears, that's just what other people's program, and they put that on you, But you're taking those layers off, you're working through your doubt, you're working through your fear, you're taking off the mask and seeing who you really are, who your higher self is. Because when you wake up and start looking up, going within, doing the inner work, doing the inner child work, man, you can create this. It's entirely possible, and that's the path. You're already on this step. You've already done the dark night of the soul and a lot of the hard work. You know who I'm talking to. Let's see what's next. Can't wait to see. All right. The universe wants you to know that you just have to stop ruminating over what you did, okay? Or didn't do. You gotta let it go. If something happened in the past where you got hurt, again, I see that there may have been a breakup here, but now you're on the path to healing and starting a new relationship. But you can't go back and, if I wouldn't have said that, or if I wouldn't have done this, Anytime you're ruminating about the past, you're wasting precious energy. Anytime you're worrying about the future, you're wasting precious energy. Anytime you're centered in the present, that's when the creation occurs. That's that's the zone, ladies and gentlemen. That's the zone. The present. Alright, next up, listen to your body and do what it is asking of you. And it's definitely asking you to get outside. Get off the screens a little. Get some fresh air, even in the winter. I got my snowshoes. I live here. It gets damn cold here. So, but I still hike 12 months a year because for me, it's all about the light. The light is so important for vitamin D and for mood and for everything. All right, so next up, smell the roses. Slow down, take your time, get out in nature. Nature. How many times? Oh, when they say it more than, when they say it twice, it's important, okay? But when I see it 3-4 times, it's like critical, okay? So if you remember nothing else today, write on a post-it note, get out in nature and put that on your computer because it's that important. All right. So, intimacy, nice. Mutual respect, unity, closeness. Yes, I definitely got the vibe, and I didn't say it earlier. But this new beginning, you ended a negative relationship. You reevaluated what you want in your life. You did a lot of this healing work, and you're ready for a new beginning. Or you may have just met someone, but I feel like this is still like kind of new, but it's just going to be very, very positive. It's like you have your twin flame or your divine partner, all right? And you have done, and you've had a lot of trauma and a lot of hurt in your life, but you have done a lot of the work to heal, and you're ready to call on that partner, or you already have, okay? So it's kind of like a little reward for all the hard work you put in doing all this, all this learning you've done so far in this life. And as you've gone through this, you kind of are on the path to, at this point, you want to help other people. Path of the wounded healer. Path of the wounded healer. You gotta heal from your pain before you can help anyone else. But when you heal from your pain and you start helping others, you realize that that's what you're here to do. And when you start doing that, that's when you get harmony. And harmony is what we should all crave. Harmony is balance, peace, and happiness all in one. Wow. Powerful stuff for pile number 1. Kind of feel like that was my reading. I'm claiming it. All right, well, let's see what's in store for pile number 2. Now, where are we at? All right, pile number 2. Fire. Un momento. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right, so we got peaceful passageway here, pile number 1. So that's choose serenity, choose peace. Choose. Now that's important from what I'm hearing. So sometimes we get in relationships where there's friction, there's conflict, there's bickering, there's infighting, and we choose to stay in that dynamic. If we leave that dynamic, we can have peace. Sometimes we walk away from an argument and give ourselves a chance to settle down instead of engage. Sometimes that's healthier. All right, next up, see what's in store. All right, we're going to start us out with the 5 of Swords. Betrayed, disappointed, conflict. Something happened. Whatever this happened. It happened for your greater good, even if you don't know it, okay? It happened for you to gain wisdom and strength and for you to step into what you're really here to do, what your purpose is, okay? This was like something that you had to go through to become stronger and like, really become that like master level. And at this point, you're shifting into this period where you're like reflecting. You're kind of like going within a little, leveling up a little, okay? So yeah, you've had some conflict, you've had some trauma, you've had some shit you need to heal from, pile number 2. And you've been doing a lot of the healing, okay? But now you're starting to like realize, wow, how far you've come in your healing. You're starting to become that wise old medicine man, you see. You're starting to put together all the pieces and see why all those little traumas happened to you. To make you the powerful person that you were born to be, you see. Because when that happens, let's check it out. The Queen of Abundance is in the house. And when you heal your pain, you go within, and then you start sharing your healing with others. Look at how abundant you are. Some people get lost in the pain, and they get lost in addiction, and they get lost in hatred, and they get lost in never being able to let shit go and never being able to forgive. However, that's not your story, because your story is you made that correlation that you gotta heal. You made that correlation that you have to forgive and forgive yourself. And because you did the shadow work, that's shadow work, folks. Because you did the shadow work, look at the wonderful future you have in store. Loving this pile so far. Check that out. The Leopard King, a sword of the law. Leopard King says bravery, self-discipline, and faith. And that's what it took to survive this. Alright? It took courage, resilience, man. You're the kind of person that gets knocked down and up again. Knocked down and up again, but you've been knocked down a lot. Okay? But bravery and faith that there's hope. There's hope. Her warrior, pile number 2. Definitely that's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing warrior energy. Dang. Oh, nice. Next up we get Pure. Pure says honor your temple. That's your body, folks. So the universe is asking you, you know what you're doing wrong, right? Maybe you smoke, maybe you drink too much, maybe you like got a, sugar addiction. I don't know, maybe you're addicted to the Crunchwrap Supreme like me. I don't know. But we all, have to like remember to honor our body, because to be the strongest warrior possible, what you put in your body matters. Okay? So the universe is just telling me that, yeah, you're a warrior, but you're not, great shape. I mean, you're okay, but you could clean up your act pretty easily, just a little bit. I'm not talking like, anyways, clean up your act a little bit, because, you'll be better able to fight what's about to come. I guess is what I'm hearing. So, yeah. All right. Your decision will be correct. What is your decision? Don't see that yet. How exciting. Alrighty. Know your boundaries. Ooh, even more exciting. Let's check out these pictures. Got me stumped. I like it. I love it. All right, we got the Knight of Water. Okay, so Knight of Water, like the Prince. He's like the Knight of Cups. Okay, so he's like the Prince Charming. He's the charming one. He's the romantic. He's emotional. He's enthusiastic. It says falling in love, or wedding proposals. the need to balance emotions, an invitation to a social event. Ooh, it's becoming clear. So, for many of you, pile number one. For some of you, you've been single for a long, long time, and you're beginning to feel like it's, never gonna happen, okay? Maybe you go out on dates, and it's just like everybody seems to be out for one thing, and it's just like not your thing, and it's like you just don't have much hope, okay? So, for others, you might be in a relationship and just feel like there is no hope, okay? But this says, particularly what I'm hearing for those of us that are single, is that for many of you, you do want a connection, you do want a partner, you do want a relationship, you do want your person. Even if you say you only want short term, many of you deep down, you want your person. Okay? Not all of y'all, but this is a general reading, not a, if I was in front of you, I could get more specific. But anyways, but this is about when you're dating to, make sure that you honor yourself and your boundaries, and make sure, like what I'm hearing is be very clear about with yourself and honest with yourself ahead of time on what you want, A, B, C, D, E, and you must have, and what you will not put up with, okay? And then just honor your boundaries. And if somebody crosses that boundary, don't give them no second chances, okay? Because your person would not cross these boundaries. And just honor yourself, get to know someone a little is what I'm hearing for some of us in pile number two. Don't jump into it. You will have choices, and the decision you make will be correct. But I'm also hearing that there's going to be a lot of I don't know. there's a lot of narcissists and stuff that you're going to meet along the way to meet this person. So if you just kind of sit back and let it happen, from what I'm hearing from the universe, it'll happen. If you keep trying to actively date and do it yourself, then you're going to start meeting the wrong ones. The universe will bring you the right one when he or she is ready. So, yeah, that's kind of what I'm hearing. The good news is your person's coming, and the bad news is, you kind of have a choice on if you're going to, do it the easy way or the hard way. Alright? Honor the individuality. And we got a transition going on here. You're really kind of growing. You're really kind of learned recently, maybe kind of self-respect. This is I will not tolerate that in a relationship. So it's kind of, I don't know. Kind of get a water goddess, mermaid energy there. Yeah. Alright, what else got going on? Alright, no one said this whole life thing was a race. Slow down, in particular for those of us that are dating. Slow down. Right now, those... give them time for the mask to come off. Or not. But that's what I mean by slow down. Give them time. It takes a little time to see who someone truly is, okay? I'm not talking weeks. I'm talking months. Take your time. I know it feels hopeless, but it's not. It's hopeful. Loving it. Hopeful, inspired, optimistic. It's success. It's going to happen. You just got to be a little patient. Manifest it. Manifest it. That means you can't stop thinking, I don't have someone. I wish I had somebody. Oh, it's Friday night. I'm all alone. You can't think like that. You got to act like you already have them. And when you figure this out, please give me a call and let me know how to do this. I'm giving advice, but I haven't figured it out yet myself. So, anyways, but to manifest, you definitely have to you can't be in the lack mindset, right? So, your other option is to just let go and let the universe take over. Surrender. Which will it be? All right, a little bit of faith. Well, that's what the universe recommends. Just surrender. It's kind of easier than the other way. Goes a long way. So remember that. So wow, that's like a dare. Wow, that was just, look at that, laughter, happiness, joy, and healing. Wow. Nurturing, mentorship, wisdom, and giving back. Powerful energy. I'm loving it. I love doing readings in the new moon because the veil is like super thin, as you can tell. It's very easy for me to channel tonight. So, moving on, pile number 3. Alright. Pile number 3. Alrighty. Okay, we got to cultivate creativity. Alrighty. Alright. We got some swift moving action. And we're in a hurry. We got a plan. We got a purpose. And we got to get there, and we got to get there yesterday kind of energy. Super, super, super fast. Boom, my favorite card ever. 8 of Swords. But you're like stuck. You think, well, you're stuck, but you're not really stuck. You're just blind to the truth, okay? There's something. Some idea you haven't thought about, but you're feeling trapped. If you just take that blindfold off, you can see like, hey, maybe you should slow down a little. Something's missing. Okay? So, yeah. This is kind of go fast. This is like don't go. It's kind of like opposing energies. It's kind of like a little bit of a take your time here. All right. And then we got the 4 of Swords. Definitely. We got to take our time and think about it. Okay? Take your time and think about it. We know you want to like get but, and we know you feel trapped, but think through everything first. Okay? Yeah, think it through. You don't want to create a real trap. You don't want to put yourself in a situation where like you're stuck. Okay? Yeah. Good luck. Alright. Next up we have embrace the transition. Yeah. Changing roles, changing gears here. Changing gears. So you're definitely going through a little bit of a change here, I believe. We got the Queen of Air. Alright, Queen of Swords. Experienced, dependent, witty. So, objective decision making. Clearing away all that no longer serves you. Seeing the humor in a situation. Alright, so you're kind of growing. Yeah. You're becoming more wise. Check that out. Got Charon, the ferryman. Okay. Necessity, focus, transition. Transition. Okay. Is that transition? Yeah. Got 2 transitions here. It's important. You're going through, you know, kind of a change. All right. It's not always easy to change, but it's always for our greatest good. Sometimes we don't know it at the time. Alright, so yeah, we're focusing on a change here. Oopsie daisy. Magic. You are blessed. I'm hearing you're gifted and got some psychic abilities here. Pile number 3. Maybe you can channel like me, or read auras, or maybe you're clairvoyant, or maybe you're whatever. You have, or highly intuitive, highly empathetic, highly sensitive. Could be a number of things. Picking up a lot of that energy, especially coming off this card as well. So sacred, burial temple, and it's just radiating purple light to me. And then the magic is like you're capturing some of that light. Kind of beautiful. It's I can actually feel the energy. It's really cool. All right, definitely got some super potential here. Now, if you're not already knowing that you're intuitive or gifted, truly think about that, because, you're gifted. All right, so make your own choices. So your identity of who you are. Yeah, it doesn't matter what other people think. Who are you? To you. That's what's important. That's what authentic means. Being who you are to other people. How many of us are brave enough to do that? Very few. Brave is the next card. Indeed. Maybe you're one of the very few who is able to be authentic, even if it causes tension, doubt, self-sabotage. One thing you'll need to always remember that's a tendency that you have is to self-sabotage. Self-sabotaging is what leads you to feeling like this. Alright? If you don't self-sabotage and you're comfortable seeing who you are in the mirror and comfortable being who you are in the mirror, then you will have energy more like this. Which do you prefer? The choice is yours. Alright, so speak up and speak out. Let your voice be heard loud and clear. Throat chakra. And you got some imbalances in your throat chakra. You should probably work on that. And that's coming off this purple-blue energy I'm getting here too. So it's kind of like, for me, it's a double confirmation, and I actually can feel it in my throat right now. So for many of you, if you do a quick little, there's lots of YouTube videos, it's like 30-minute chakra balancing, and just kind of feel your chakras. I bet you'll feel a little knot in your throat for a lot of you. Alrighty then. Clear that energy. Alright, stop caring about what they think. This is your life to live. Check it out. At the end of the day, who you gotta answer to? Only you, okay? That's what it is. That's what it is. What do you want? Don't, not what other people tell you you should be. Yeah. You gotta, step into your power and cut these strings. You see these strings? That's what other people want. You cut these strings, and then it's like you don't care what they think. Then what could you be? What would you be without these strings? Are you brave enough to see? It's like a dare. It's funny tonight. Alright, possibilities. We're gonna follow your dreams either way. Okay, so you have this dream. The only thing that can stop you is doubt and fear. Alright? The answer is feel the fear and do it anyway. That's the answer. Alright? As long as you do that, you can follow up your dreams. You just need to make up your mind and believe in yourself. And be careful of the influences of others. Okay? Anything is possible if you cut those cords. Yeah. Healing. Healing. You're on this, you're definitely on a healing journey. You're definitely on a stepping into your gifts. Self-care, introspection, meditation. If you're not doing these things, I highly suggest that you begin this journey. And it's just go down this way. Here's an epiphany. Alright, self-reflection, unanswered questions, your untapped talents. If you go down this path, you tap into your gifts, and we need your gifts. It's really as simple as that. But it is a possibility, and you do have free choice. It's kind of like in the Matrix. You're going to take the red pill or the blue pill. Which path will you choose? Pile number 3. Alright, if any of this resonated with you, please just hit like and just leave a comment. Just let me know. Again, Jumanji, Totally Twisted Tarot, and I'm out.